Hey y'all, this is MGTV Reactions, and today I'm going to be reacting to my Jazzy life. She made a video earlier today in the car, explaining herself all over again about why she lost her channel, how she lost her channel, who she believes is behind her getting her channel deleted. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen so we can get right into it. Give me 1 second. And while we're waiting, if you guys could please um, like, comment, and subscribe later on in the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. All right, here we go.
Page and remove the entire page. No, I don't go and do that. I don't have the time nor the energy to give to that. I said no, it does not work. I have no energy to deal with that. And all these reacting pages that are popping up saying that I struck their page. Look, listen here. If they did it consistently, and that has nothing to do with me. Now, that has nothing. They did it consistently, and YouTube saw that they used my content consistently. That was their fault. Now, it takes 3 strikes when it comes as far as copyright claims. It takes 3 strikes. That has nothing to do with me. So if I struck your page and you reacted on other people, they struck your page as far as removing a video, and YouTube went and recognized that you.
All right, I'm just going to pause it for a second. My whole thing is, I just don't understand why she is even making the time. Being as though she keeps saying that she lost her main source of income, why is she making the time to even explain herself to any reactors or to whoever may be whoever may believe that she has did something and strike their channel or something like that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why do you have the time to get on here and try to explain that to people? What you should be worried about is where your money's going to come from. How are you going to pay these bills? That's the main thing.
You re-upload that video again, that has nothing to do with me or them. That's just YouTube, right? You want it off? Yeah. We'll take it off. Take it off. Put it on. So I wish these pages stopped coming on here saying that I did this. Like, she removed my page. I did not remove the page. I don't have the power to go and actually I would have. Let me rephrase that, because people do have power to go and mass report a page. I don't have the energy, Legend. It does not work. You gotta play the game. I don't have the energy to go mass reporting your page. I got 5 kids. 5 kids to take care of. I don't got time to mass report anybody's page. I don't got the time. I don't, even whenever the psycho person was sitting here literally
my thing is that
me.
Even though you have these 5 kids that you have to take care of and you don't have the time to do any of that, but you have the time to sit here and explain to people about all the reasons of how you couldn't have done that or did anything to their channel. Like, why do you keep explaining yourself about the same thing over and over again?
Even when the other psycho person, y'all know who, that was an ex-friend, decided to get on this get on this platform and lie on my children. I don't even have time. But you know what? I'm not even gonna stoop that low, especially if I know that you use that to provide for your kids. That's why I don't push it past anybody. I don't put it past her either. I don't put it past her. I don't, like, because she's just as low, is what I'm saying. So she thinks that she's untouchable, and she's like, oh, she's throwing shots. I see everything that's going on. I hear everything. Sis, anybody is touchable on this mother freaking platform. I should be the prime example. Anyone's touchable. You sit here and you act like you're just above people. Hush it up, please. Please. I'm not going to go into that deeply because I don't have the energy to.
Well, here's the thing. If she's referring to Liv, thinking that she's better than people and thinking that she's untouchable, clearly that's not the case, because Liv has had CPS over at her house every other day. So obviously she would know that she's not untouchable. Otherwise, she would be able to stop that if she was.
To y'all, and I really just don't feel like actors that say that I struck their page. I did not strike your page. Now, if you just re-uploaded my content and didn't actually do your reactor job, you just re-uploaded it for your own content, then that's not reacting. That's just copyright claim. That's that. And if you did it to multiple content creators, then that is not my problem. You should have recognized that from the get-go. And we get emails for that. That's how I know. Because I mean, if I upload a video and I use some music from somebody, it'll let you know, hey, this content is being copyrighted claimed. Either you're being paid for it or they'll
Okay, I
remove the
don't want to
video.
listen to her
That's that.
explain all the
So I
logistics
feel
of
like
it
I have to
all.
clear things
I'm just
up when it
gonna
comes to that.
speed it up.
Monetized. You can tell when some videos are monetized. Let's be real. They were never monetized. They came on this platform just to harass me. They already stated that they got a regular job. They make their money. Their life is perfect. Basically, this is just something for fun. They harass me, and it's okay for me to sit back and just I have to sit back and just act like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. I just gotta be quiet. I gotta be quiet and let them harass me. Why do I have to deal with stuff like that? Why can I stand up for myself? Why can I, Legend? She is gone. Why can't I stand up for myself? Why can't I have an income by posting content for my kids? What? Kaylin's gone. Where's your milk? Drink you up.
I don't think anybody's saying that she can't stand up for herself if she feels like she's being attacked. My thing is that she keeps saying things um, about this specific person who is harassing her, who has nothing else going on, and everything like that. Why are you not being clear about who this person is? Like, if you're going to say all this and keep getting on live, you might as well just clear it all the way up and say who you believe it is that is putting the time in to do all this. Like, what? Why? What are you waiting for?
You want some oranges? You want these? All right, I'll put the juice out. I don't know who left these oranges. But... Here. All right, sit down. You know. Thank you. Say thank you, Mama. It doesn't work. Okay, I'll hold it. Eat your oranges. That's just what I don't understand. I got 5 kids, y'all. I got 5 kids. You can tell that I've been crying and people asking me how am I doing, and it's nothing to nobody. And sometimes I really honestly haven't been wanting to just talk at all. I've been so down because this is my income that I provide for these kids. This is what keeps a roof over their head. I don't get why people think that it's okay. You know what they keep saying? They keep saying, well, we told her that she should have went and got a 9 to 5. Do y'all hear the statements that these people are saying? We told her to go get a job that even though she had a job that was beneficial to her lifestyle, she had a job that was beneficial to her
Yes.
lifestyle,
So
but
she's
we
saying
want
that the people told her that she should go get a job. People have been saying that for the longest, and that is because she gets on the internet and begs for money from her subscribers. She's creating registries, she's asking for cash apps, things like that. She comes on the internet, drive back, and so of course they're going to say, obviously you're not making enough on YouTube if you have to come and ask your audience for help. So yes, maybe you should pick up a job. That way you can be fully self-sufficient and not have to ask anybody for anything. Therefore, nobody will have anything to talk about if you are fully self-sufficient. Like, I don't understand why it's a problem for people to suggest or say that she should just get a job. You should, because if you did get a job, this situation right here, your channel being deleted, it wouldn't be the end of the world for you because you have other income.
We want her to go get a real job like she never had one before. I worked at Church's Chicken. I worked at Kelly Services. I worked at Enterprise. I worked in a recreation center. And I worked there for years at the recreation center. I worked there for almost 8 years. I worked at Kelly Services for a year. I worked. What's your problem?
Okay, she's had all of these other jobs at churches, chicken, and the recreation center and all of that. My whole thing is maybe you should see if you can get back in those places and work there because right now you're making it seem as though you have nothing. You're saying that your lights could be off tomorrow. So get a job. The people are not saying anything wrong. Everybody's going to tell you to get a job because obviously you're not making enough on here.
I worked the 9 to 5. It was a blessing that I was able to stop crying. Eat your oranges. Okay. It was a blessing that I was able to become a content. Bro, chill out. Chill. Sit down. No, you're not getting up here. Hold on.
Oh,
Sit down.
jeez.
Your milk is right there. And all the ones that keep saying, go get childcare. Go get childcare. It's a waiting list. I don't think I want childcare. You don't think I want peace and quiet here and there? A little peace and quiet. It can be every other day. I can't afford it. If I can't afford it right now, if I couldn't afford it then, I damn sure can't afford it right
this
now.
is what irritates me. This is the thing right here that's starting to piss me off. The fact that she keeps saying that she's on a waiting list for the YMCA preschool. Okay, and it is going to take over a year and she cannot afford daycare. Okay, nobody is expecting for you to go out and spend the norm for daycare, which is, if you pay full price, it's $800 or more a month. Nobody's expecting for you to do that, but you are already on food stamps. So go down there and tell them that you need to put your son in childcare or get your son enrolled in daycare so that you can work because you've had a change in your income. It's very simple. And the reason why people keep saying this to you is because it's more mothers out there that are struggling besides you or besides her. That's what's irritating to me. Like everybody has had a period in their life where they were struggling. And most women with young children know that you don't have to pay full price for childcare if you're not making, a lot of money. You don't. If you're on welfare, you receive Medicaid, or if you get food stamps, you can definitely get your child enrolled in daycare through the state, and they will pay the majority of it, and you will pay a piece of it, a fraction of the cost for daycare, a very small amount at that, so that you can work. Like, stop making it seem like it's no way around it. Like, you just have to stay home with Legend, because you definitely don't. You just don't want to work. Because my whole thing, and this is another thing, before I even start the video again, she said that she was already about to start looking for a job. So if you did find a job, then what were you going to do then? What were you going to do? Because you're making it seem like right now you can't put them in daycare. Like, she makes absolutely no sense to me.
Can't just get up. Legend. I can't even get out of this. Why do y'all keep going to this stuff? Hold on. That's why y'all have it connected to. They had to connect to airplane mode. Here, go sit down and watch it. God, come on. If I was able to afford childcare, he would have already been in regular school. I already looked into the prices and they were expensive, y'all. It was expensive. So he's at home with me, but people don't care. They keep saying, oh, you wasn't worried about your kids. I can't sit here and let people just manipulate my stuff. Y'all, I love working out, right? I love wearing workout clothes. People will take my content and manipulate it and say that I'm doing certain things. You know what I'm saying?
It's the jumping all over the place for me. First, we were talking about your excuses as to why you can't put Legendary in childcare. Now you're talking about the people manipulating your videos and you being in workout clothes. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about?
Saying, and it's sad that people do things like that. It really is sad, and it's not fair because there's so many content creators. There's stripper content creators. They butt naked, but I can't get on here in athletic wear. Y'all know that one of my I was able to get it back, but one of my videos were removed because my stomach was so big, and people said that I was trying to show. Yeah, so I can't control certain things. I was pregnant then too. On top of that, and this just goes to show that people will sit here and do the most for what? They want to see me fall. They want to see me fall. They want to see me lose everything. Like, at this point, I just been trying to focus on my kids. I'm not worried about nobody and their pages. I'm not even worried about one reactor page and not text messages, Insta messages saying this person you reported them, you deleted their page, and I went into their comments. I don't know who. Do y'all not understand that if I ever go into somebody's comments, you will know when you click on it and it goes to my
I just can't
page.
sit
I'm
here
not
and
sitting
I
here
can't
searching
even.
for people. I don't even know who this person is. And
I
they're
can't
sitting here
sit
on
here
this
and
platform saying that
continue to listen to her do
I
this.
removed their
I'm
page.
going to speed it up.
Baby, it takes a lot.
I'm not going to listen to that.
They're taken away from the babies. That's what's crazy. That's what I'm trying to say, that people don't get, that them trying to hurt me is, yes, it hurts my soul, it hurts my heart, and that's me being vulnerable and me being real, but it's also hurting my kids financially. Y'all know that my sponsorship, I get food stamps. That's nothing new. I get food stamps.
No, here's my thing. Okay, you are allowing people to hurt your kids. Like, girl, please. If you were that concerned, if it's really hurting your kids financially in that way, and you are so deeply upset and hurt by this, then do your big one, okay? And find another source of income and continue to post on YouTube. Like, it's really not that hard. And the thing that irritates me is that she keeps continuing to bring up the reactors and what they are saying uh that she did to their channels. Like, okay, why explain yourself about this? Like, what is it to talk about? What is it to explain about? Because right now you lost your main source of income. So the biggest thing would be how are we going to bring more money in? Like right now, she's sitting in the car with Legend, right? Doing this live. She could be doing DoorDash as well, all at the same time. Like she could be doing something to bring some sort of money in. Like I just don't understand what she wants from the people. Like they can't take it back. They can't bring your channel back. So why are we going over this over and over and over again?
Food stamps, but when it runs out, my sponsorships is also what I use to help keep food in my house. If it wasn't for my support, what? It looked like it died. It shouldn't have died because it was on the tree. It died. Look, it's dead. All right, we're gonna go home. Here, eat your oranges so we can go home. Okay. My food stamps run out. Everybody's food stamps eventually runs out.
I just want to listen. So I'm looking at the chat, and this is people just be saying anything. So this one person in the chat says, "Jazz, I normally be shady towards you, but to be honest, you look gorgeous with your health." Like what, girl? What? Anything?
Sponsorships. That's the only in between money that I do get. So when I get my sponsorships, I'm able to buy groceries. I'm able to buy snacks. What do y'all think that we've been? I literally just had to tell their dad. I'm like, because
What is this? An ad? It has to be an ad. Okay, so let me just mute
hey,
this
it's
until I
Tucker
can skip it. Guys, if you
Carlson.
could please go below
I
and like,
covered
comment, and
politics for.
subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts on continuing to complain and why is she like, do you think, like, I don't understand why she is like explaining herself about if she may or may not have struck other reactors channels or whatever. Like it's just not making, it's not adding up to me. It's way too much talking and you're not coming up with any sort of solution. So let me go ahead and unmute this. I can't.
I'll go without eating as long as my kid is good. But I'm saying, like, there's stuff on my mind. There's more shit on my mind than worried about some lame ass person on this platform that always got something to say about me. They use my kids to get to her where her page is. I got too much on my mind to be worried about that type of stuff. And I'm not coming on here just saying this. I'm gonna make this clear because people like to say this. I'm not coming on here saying this because I need a handout or I need help. I don't need help. It's fine. I'm gonna figure it out. All I need is for y'all to like, comment, and share, and also go support me on all my other platforms. And I appreciate it. That's me being real. That's me being real. I'm not grateful because I am grateful.
As you should be.
Let me read the rest of the comment. Sorry, y'all. T. David, let me explain it. So if someone mass reports your page for a certain
situation, here she go. Explain.
This wasn't a copyright claim. This was a report on something really, really serious. YouTube takes this particular situation.
Well, I'm going to speed it up to a part that I thought was really interesting. If I could just get it.
So if someone mass reported
it,
it's like they tricked the system. It did pay my bills. She's always in a financial bind. When do you get tired of this? I'm in a financial bind. I've took accountability whenever I was in a financial bind. Before I moved into this house, I literally told y'all my situation and how I went into a depression and stopped. It's dead. And I stopped posting because of certain things and all that stuff. That's neither here or there. I've been working butt off to get to where I am now, and I also been okay in my house that I'm in now. I'm okay, but when people jeopardize my own,
I'm just gonna pause it for a second.
Income,
she says she's been working her butt off to get
hurt me. Of course, it's going to hurt me. Of course, it's going to bring me down. Of course, it's going to make me depressed. Of course, and they think it's a joke. And I'm looking at some of the comments, and they're like,
she says she worked her butt off to get here. My thing is this: for as long as I've been watching Jazz, she's always had some sort of a situation where she was in a bind. She didn't have the money for this. She couldn't do something for one of her kids' birthdays. Christmas isn't going to work out. There's always was something going on. She couldn't get Legend a helmet. Just always some sort of a reason as to why she needed some sort of money or help from her subscribers. So you work so hard to get to the point where you're still struggling financially and you don't come to realize that maybe you need more than just this one income. Forget about the sponsorships because, I guess as a YouTuber, it's great to have those things, but it's not doing you any good. Because when you move, you got to create a registry. You got to ask for help from your subscribers. It's just not adding up to me. Like, obviously, this income right here was never really enough. Or it is enough, and you just want to be greedy and get, do a money grab and get money from your subscribers because you can, because they're invested and because they care about you. It's either one of those things.
Hurt me. Of course it's going to hurt me. Of course it's going to bring me down. Of course it's going to make me depressed. Of course. And they think it's a joke. And I'm looking at some of the comments and they're like, we're laughing. It's funny. It's funny that my kids won't have food. That's funny to you that
this is the other part. Your kids are going to have food. If you get food stamps now and you go down to the welfare office or your county assistance office or whatever they call it down there in Texas, and you tell them that you've had a change in your income has decreased, they're actually going to give you more food stamps. So why do you keep saying that the kids are not going to have any food? Like, I feel like she's just like it's a whole sympathy thing. She wants everybody to feel bad for her, feel sorry for her, and have all this sympathy for her. And while I do, I will always have sympathy for a single mother who is unable to take care of her kids or who loses out on income. Um, I feel like she's overdoing it. Like it's a way out of this. You're not the only a single mom struggling out here. So stop complaining about it and do something about it. The people are not taking food out of your kids' mouths. In fact, the situation, you're actually going to have more food in the house for your kids if you go down there and do what I just said you should do. Okay, which is tell them that you had a change in your income. That would be the wise thing to do. And in the meantime, find another source of income. Like I can't stress this enough. I've been saying it over and over and over again. Like and then you're giving these people the satisfaction, whoever got your channel deleted, you're giving them the satisfaction of seeing you on YouTube stressed out, crying. You won't stop talking about it. It's the end of the world for you. This is what they wanted to see. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did come and try to get this channel shut down for something.
That my kids won't have food. I'm fine. But it's funny to you that my kids won't have food. It's funny to you that I can't go buy my son a new pair of shoes. It's funny to you that my son's birthday is this coming month. It's funny to you that my daughter's birthday is right after. It's funny to you that Christmas is right after that.
I don't think it's funny to anybody, but it is funny to me that you knew in advance that all of these things were coming about. You knew about Christmas coming up. You knew about your son's birthday. You knew about all these things that were coming up. And yet you never thought to yourself, let me go and find another job, or let me go and do some side gig work to get some extra money to save. This channel that you worked so hard for, right, to build up, is not bringing you enough income to where as though you can put some money to the side for a rainy day. Like, I'm just not understanding how this is beneficial if all you are doing is just barely getting by. So you mean to tell me you have no money set aside? You mean to tell me you can't get your son a new pair of shoes because your other channel got deleted? So you don't have nothing. That to me is sad. And it's funny to me that you expect other people to care about that. They're only going to care to a certain extent because this is your family. These are your kids. This is your responsibility. This is on you. This is on you to make sure that you and your children are going to be okay, not everybody else.
It's funny to you that all that is in the process and I don't have money to provide like that. And everyone keeps trying to say child support, child support, child support. Child support alone. Let's be real. Okay, sit down. Have a seat in your seat. Child support alone cannot financially sustain my income. It cannot.
Exactly. So no, child support alone cannot be the main source of income for you. And it's not meant to be that. What it's meant to be is help to care for the children or child. That's what child support is for. So it makes things a little bit easier because you know that you can expect a certain amount every month to take care of your child versus you just doing it all alone. Why does she get upset about the fact that people feel like she should hold Chris accountable? Like, why? What is wrong with that? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But you want to come and cry to the internet like the internet's supposed to do something about your problems. No, the only people that may owe you something in this world, or that do, they owe those kids something, is the men, the fathers who helped you create them. Not the internet. The internet owes you nothing at all. And child support is not supposed to be your main source of income or be able to pay all of your bills. You're supposed to work too. That's what all the other mothers are doing. They're working too.
Cannot replace my income. Child support cannot. Ooh, child. See, I have a headache. Child support cannot replace my income. Child support cannot replace my income. I don't know who thought that child support can replace.
Then she getting frustrated with Legend. You got him sitting in the car with nothing to do so that you can sit on live and yell at the camera about a situation that is not going to change. And you're getting frustrated with him. Like, what, girl? Please.
Full-blown income. Where y'all got that from? It is impossible. It is impossible. Now, what else do people say? I'm getting a check for Aiden and Ava. If I was getting a check, I would be really good. I would be so good. 2 kids, a check, baby. Y'all would be good. I wouldn't have to worry about. I wouldn't be barely posting. I don't get a check. I don't get no SSI check. I don't know who keeps saying that. Stop. Like, that's the thing. And I hate it for a lot of y'all that do support me, because y'all look around, y'all watch videos. We about to go home because you sitting here crying. Y'all watch videos. It's dead. Y'all look around and watch videos, and y'all think that I'm about to go home now. Y'all think that what people say is true. I do not get no check. Like, I don't even know if I did get one. Of course, and they said I'm not claiming it. Anything that I receive money wise is claimed.
I see a comment that says all these birthdays and holidays come around the same time every year. You need to learn how to manage your money and your time. My point exactly. The kids' birthdays always come around the same time. The holidays are at the same time. You know that these things are coming up, and yet you always decide not to have enough money put aside to handle these holidays, these celebrations, and everything like that. You choose to do the bare minimum. And then you choose to come online and ask your subscribers to supplement what you don't have to provide for your family. And that's not fair to them.
My little child support check claimed.
I'm going to pause it one more time. Somebody else said, Jazz, put them in Head Start. I know the welfare will pay for it. Since you get food stamps, you can get a little break. Exactly. Child, please, I'm going to keep it real with you. At one point in time, I was very broke years ago. And I had to start, had to get a part-time job after I had my youngest child. And I wasn't making that much to get by, but I had my kids. I went down to the welfare office. I got the kids in daycare. Okay. And my copay for daycare was $10 a week at that point in time. And that's just what I had to do. And it worked for me at that time until I could, get more money. So it's a way. You can make a way out of no way. That's what a real mother does. You don't get online and complain to everybody and expect somebody else to come save you, because it's never going to happen.
My YouTube checks claimed everything.
One more thing. In my state, I will say that there is also a free preschool program where you can enroll your child at any daycare that has like the Keystone Stars program, and they can go Monday through Friday from 8 to 2 p.m. I don't know if that's an option there in Texas, but I do know that it's an option where I am at. Okay, and that would be a good option as well. Maybe she needs to try to look into something like that. But the thing is, even if it is available, she's not going to want to do it, because what she really wants to do, she's not going to do it because what she really wants to do is stay home, play basketball, and make videos. That's all she wants to do. She doesn't want to do any more than that. She doesn't want a job.
Everything is in the system, and the government, they know how much money I make here on YouTube. Every bit of it is claimed because I have to send it in. All I do is pull up the because it's like a statement, even on the apps, Cash App, PayPal. You pull up the statements and show them. It's all claimed, unless it's from a supporter. Then that's considered a gift. Get off of here and go make some money.
Child, yes, do that.
Lazy was a person. It's this heifer. Aw. Girl, it's breakfast time. You could be door dashing right now. Okay. Okay.
So I noticed that the main thing that's irritating her is when she looks at these comments, because it says, girls, breakfast time, you could be door dashing right now. Why aren't you door dashing right now? Why do you always have an excuse as to why you can't do something? And she doesn't like for people to call her out. She does not like that. But it's the truth at the end of the day. It's all the things that you need to hear but don't want to hear.
I wish women stop giving the father of their kids a pass. Sign them kids up for. Why do you always have an excuse? This is why I don't be reading the comments, because people like this, y'all so damn depressing. And I get it. Y'all could just like being depressing. I'm gonna start, and I don't like being like that. I don't like being that creator that ignore her comment section.
And she shouldn't ignore this comment section because there's great advice in here. Somebody said, why won't your kids have food if you get food stamps? No disrespect. You are on live right now. Why not do DoorDash? Somebody else says, well, get a job. Like, come on, Jazz. You know that this app will never stop because people are cruel, which is true. They are very cruel. She says, you got to prioritize instead of crying on this app. Exactly. Somebody else said, can't you get a job? Chick-fil-A pays like 17 plus an hour. Like, what? I mean, I don't see anything negative on here at all. She just doesn't want to be held accountable. She doesn't want people to give her this kind of advice because all she wants to do is do YouTube. She wants to upload videos when she feels like it and make money off of her subscribers. That's it.
And be rude like them other creators. How you know how they rude to their supporters? I don't like being like that because I know I got genuine supporters in here. But that's where the ones that be in here make it bad for a lot of people. People are not giving good advice. What?
Yes, they are.
I don't want anything. Did you watch the beginning of the video? I don't think you watched it. Just go back and you can see what I said because they asked me, what do I want from them? I literally just said, I don't want anything. I literally just said that. Them words literally just came out of my mouth. I don't want anything from you.
I'm just going to pause it one more time because she's saying that it's no good advice in the comment section. It says, single mom to mom, it's time to practice good money management and strategic thinking and doing stuff you may not want to do. You may just want to get a job to bring in some money and do YouTube on the side. Nothing wrong with that comment. That's some really good advice. And somebody else said, in order to grow, you must accept criticism. And that is true. Because even though you may not want to hear it, even though it's not something that you want to do, it's still good information. It's still giving you good suggestions. I just don't understand why she can't be receptive to hearing it. Like, why get mad at the people that's telling you what you need to do? Because it's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 if that's what you have to do. Here's the thing: if she were to get a 9 to 5 and work that job right until her YouTube channel got back up how it used to be, it would be nothing wrong with that. But you have to do something. You can't sit here and just keep saying you lost your income and you don't know you don't know if your lights are going to get turned off or whatever. Like, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody at all, because everybody else got their own problems.
Thank you for that mom to mom. Legend, stop doing that. That mom to mom comment. I appreciate that. I do agree. And that's what I'm on right now, but no one really knows my emotion. They just keep trying to assume. They think they know what I got going on.
She's saying that that's what she's on. Nobody knows her emotion. The people are telling you to get a job and you're getting upset about it. So they are going to assume that you don't want to get a job, even though you said that you were already thinking about getting a job. But then when you speak about getting a job or when somebody else suggests it to you, you say the reason why you can't work is because Legend is not in daycare. So what is it? How are you looking for a job if you still don't have the childcare situation set up? Like, it's just not making any sense at all.
But yeah. So why do you keep making content about it? Why do they keep making content about me then? You're on this app and the baby's crying. He's crying because his tablet died. What you expect me to do? He wasn't even supposed to bring it out the house.
My thing is this: if you knew that you was about to be coming, like, prime example, she could have been outdoor dashing, doing whatever, Uber Eats, whatever. Go to Five Below and get a charger for Legend so he can be occupied on his tablet while you are making these deliveries. Make him get out the car with you, go into the restaurant, pick this shit up, go drive, drop this shit off. and keep his tablet on the charger. Like I've seen, it's crazy because I've seen plenty of mothers. I've ordered food. I've seen mothers pull up with their a car full of kids, and they out here doing deliveries. They out here getting it. So why can't she?
The chargers are in the house. Plan A YouTube isn't working right now. Thank you, Jen, for your opinion. I don't have to email anybody. My address. No, I don't. Why do I keep saying put his tablet on charger? I don't own a
So go
Android
get one.
charger in my car. You're so right.
Here we go with the ads. Just going to mute it as soon as it comes on. But yeah, this is just, it's annoying. She does not want to hear. She does not. If it's not about her doing this YouTube thing, she doesn't want to hear it.
Comment. Everything happens for a reason. Trust the process. Most of trust God. Most of all, trust God. Every setback could be a blessing. Amen to that. Are you hungry? You want to get something to eat? Do you want this or no? Do you want something? What you want me to do with the bag? What you want from the bag?
I'm over here cracking up because everybody is in the comment section just continuously saying, get a job. Well, why can't you get a job? Somebody say, are you against getting a job? Like they just keep saying it to her. And I know that that's pissing her off because no, y'all, she does not want a job. That's the whole thing. That's why she keeps getting on here complaining because she does not want the job. She does not want to work, even though she said she was looking for a job anyway before this happened.
Ain't nothing in here. Just chill out. You doing that on purpose now. Are you against getting a job? No, I'm not. I don't know. Lord Jesus, no, I'm not. I feel like I'm being repetitive with a lot of these questions. Maybe you just came in, but no, I'm not.
Okay, I'm going to have to speed it up because I can hurry up. Let me see what she's saying at this point. Guys, please, could you thumbs up the video? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on what Jazzy is saying. Do you think that she's actually going to wind up getting a job? Or do you think that she's going to keep coming back to the internet crying about her channel getting deleted to get views and try to go viral so that she can build the other channel up?
Every time. I do know that you can block all unsaved numbers under settings. I do know that. I've done that before, but
I'm just going to pause it right here because I don't want to risk
coming in, so I can't.
I do not want to risk my laptop dying while I am doing this reaction. So I'm just going to end the reaction right here. But the moral of the story is, the bottom line is that Jazmine just doesn't want to get a job. Like she just doesn't. And she's not going to say that I don't know why she's not going to say it, but everybody can clearly see that because she's obviously getting very, very agitated with the people when they say something to her about working a normal job. Like she's not trying to hear that. But just let me know if y'all agree with what I'm saying. If y'all don't, down in the comment section. Please don't forget to thumbs up the video or thumbs down if you don't like it. You know, it is what it is. And subscribe to my channel, y'all. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I just want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.